Israel is attacking the Palestine.
It has led both sides to say they will step up their strikes in retaliation.
This scale. So what's been the international response? One of growing alarm. The UN Secretary-General said peace talks were the only way forward and must be revised, urged Israelis and Palestinians to step back from the brink.
Israel is killing the human beings. Why Israel is doing it? The reason is that the core of Israel is related to the religion of Judaism. The Jews are there and they believe in who they claim as the God, the name Yahweh. And this Palestinian people who are Muslims, they worship and they claim the God whose name is Allah. The war is due to the reason of existence of God and due to the conflict of gods, the name of God. Because if Palestinians will change their religion and they will accept the religion of Jews and they will accept the God of Jews, Yahweh, then the Jews will not attack and kill these people because they are Muslims. But later they will be Jews, so they will not kill them, right? Similarly, Muslims are believers of Allah, so they are killing them, and Muslims are fighting them because they are believers of Yahweh. Now the point is that you need to understand the war between Palestine and Israel, the reason between these two countries, or even Israel versus Pakistan, Israel versus Palestine, Israel versus Bosnia, Israel versus any other country, is because Israeli Jews worship who they claim as the God and the name Yahweh. Now the problem is that the Muslims believe in Allah, the Christians believe in Jesus, the Hindus believe in Ram, Krishna, Sita, etc. But the question is that which group of these people, of these religious people, are truly worshipping the real God, and who are the artificial gods? Who is the real one God? The problem is that all the wars are connected directly or indirectly with the God. Because if the Jews were Muslim, they will not be fighting, killing and murdering the people of Palestine through the atomic weapons. But this is happening because they have different religions. But more than religions, their religions are connected to the upper higher authority, which is the name of God. The God is different here. The God is different here. Now, if Jews claim that the Yahweh is the real God, that is their claim. What is their practical proof from the nature that the one who they claim as the God is the real one? They don't have any practical proof from the nature. The nature, the system of the universe, the creatures of the universe, they don't support the name of the God who Jews worship and claim as the God. But the creatures of the nature in the universe, they support the name of the God of Allah. Because the Muslims are the worshipper of a real God whose name is Allah. And it is practically proven in the 21st century by the mercy of Allah, who is the real God, creator and controller of the universe, controller of the nature. How? Because Allah practically demonstrated His name through the creatures of nature. Allah practically controlled the creatures of nature and allowed them to speak the name of Allah by His power and command. But the Yahweh could not do this because Yahweh is an imagination name, an imaginary God, a baseless thinking of Jews who they used to worship and claim based on their books that one is God. But the nature rejected. Yahweh never been able, whoever they claim, let's suppose if the Jews claim is true and Yahweh is the real God, then why Yahweh could not demonstrate His name on the creatures of nature in competition against Allah, the God of Islam, who Muslims worship and believe as the real God of the universe? Why Yahweh could not do it? Why Jesus could not do it? Why Ram, Krishna, Sita could not do it? But why only Allah was able to do it in the 21st century? Why? Because their claim has no practical proof from the nature, from the system of the universe. What they claim regarding the God of the universe, and they claim the name, the nature does not support their name. So while investing trillions of dollars on atomic war, on atomic weapons, and then destroying the human beings and killing the human beings, just because they are worshipper of the different God and they are worshipper of the different God. So why don't the people of this world decide regarding the name of the God first? Why fighting and killing each other in the name of gods? Why inventing weapons just to kill the human beings in the name of gods? The gods who were never practically proved through the nature, except baseless thinking, fabricated thoughts, useless claims, but no practical proof from the nature. And the religious leaders of each religion of false gods include every religion. You can include even Islam in this. If Muslims cannot represent practical proof on the existence of Allah through the nature, then don't accept Allah as the creator of the nature. And if Jews can represent the practical proof from the nature regarding the name of the Yahweh, and they can practically prove the control of Yahweh over the system of the universe, over the nature, then accept the God as Yahweh and accept the religion of Judaism. Then all Muslims should accept the religion of Judaism. And all Muslims should accept Yahweh as the God. But only when the Jews' religious leaders will be able to practically prove who they worship as God, as the creator of the universe. But why they could not do it? Now my question is that, is there any Jewish religious leader who would like to defeat me on the existence of God? I will come from the Islam. I will practically prove the existence of Allah through only nature, without using any book in the world. And I am open to debate any Jewish religious leader who can defeat me in front of media and public. And it's my claim, no Jewish leader will be able to do it. Ever. Because all the Jews are worshipping false gods. All the Jews are worshipping the Yahweh, who is not the creator of the universe. The Yahweh is not the real God. Yahweh is not the real controller of the universe. The only Allah is the real God, real creator of the universe, and Allah is the one who is controlling the universe. And all the Muslims in the world are worshipper of true God Allah, and all the non-Muslims are worshipper of false gods. According to the proof of nature, according to the witness of nature, according to the oral witness of the creatures of the nature like animals, birds, newborn babies. They are supporting the religion Islam. They are supporting the name of Allah. They are supporting the name of last Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They are supporting the words of Allah, the Quran. Nature is practically proving the existence of Allah. Because Allah exists, because only Allah controls the universe, because Allah only controls the nature. Therefore, Yahweh, Jesus, Ram, Krishna, Sita, etc., none of them were able to practically demonstrate their name through the creatures of nature in the 21st century against Allah, the creator, the God of Islam, the one who sent his last prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, 1400 years ago. This is the reason. All the names were invented by their religious leaders, by the religious leaders of non-Muslims, and they brainwashed their non-Muslims who were created and sent in this world as Muslims from the womb of their mother. What is the practical proof? The practical proof is the newborn babies who are witnessing and speaking the name of only Allah. If you don't believe me, go to www.godofnature.org and see how the animals, birds and newborn babies are only witnessing and speaking the name of Allah in the 21st century in Arabic. Or you can say, you can understand it even in English. Allah, 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 Allah. Who is Allah? The creator. How they are speaking the name of Allah? Because Allah changed their language. That is why they are speaking the name of Allah. Why they are not speaking the name of Yahweh, Jesus Christ, Krishna, etc.? Because they don't have any control on the creation of the universe. Because they don't control the nature. That is why they were unable to do it. That is why only Allah was able to practically demonstrate it. Because Allah is the one and only real God. And I am not telling you to believe it because it is written in the Quran, because the Muslim says, because any religious leader of any Muslim says. I am telling you because the nature supports Allah. Because Allah is practically doing it through the nature. But none of them, not even Yahweh, not being able to do it. Even I claim Yahweh will never be able to do it. I am claiming, who is Yahweh? He is not a God. And I am a Muslim man. I am the legend of Allah by the mercy of Allah. Yahweh cannot even do it. I am challenging it. Yahweh is so weak. He is not a God. He is not the creator. And it's my challenge. No Jews will ever be able to practically defeat me in front of public and media without using any book in the world, only through nature, to prove that Yahweh is the God. And I will defeat all the Jewish leaders in public, in front of media, without using any book. And I will practically prove Allah is the God only through the nature, without using any book. All the religious leaders of non-Muslims, including atheists who says that there is no God, if they all will arrange a combined debate, I will come from the Islam by the mercy of Allah, and I will defeat all of them alone by the mercy of Allah. It's my challenge in the 21st century. And I am telling, I am undefeatable warrior of Islam on the existence of God, on the existence of Allah. Why? Because I use the nature. I am supported by nature. What is nature? Nature, the creation of Allah. I am created by Allah. I am the follower of last Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And therefore, there is no non-Muslim in the world who can defeat me on the existence of Allah. No non-Muslim can do it. If any non-Muslims will be able to do it, if you think so, and if there is any non-Muslim who can defeat me in the world, I am ready to leave the Islam and accept the religion of that non-Muslim. But I am challenging, none of any non-Muslim will be able to do it. And if any non-Muslim will not be able to do it, that religious leader should accept and enter in the Islam after getting defeated one by one. Why I am telling it? Why I am so confident? Because I am 100% sure no non-Muslim leader can defeat me by the mercy of Allah. And I don't need to open any book in the world, not even a single book. I will not even open the Quran. And I will not even allow any non-Muslim religious leader to even use any religious book as a reference, no quote, no sayings, no past story, nothing, only nature. The nature, the nature under control of the God, who? Only the real God. And nature is not being controlled, and nature cannot be controlled by any imaginary thought. Does not matter if you name it Jesus, does not matter even if you name it Allah. As long as the one who is practically demonstrating his control over the nature, controlling the creatures of nature, and that one is, if that is Allah, accept Allah. If that is Yahweh, accept Yahweh. But decide it through the nature, and stop fighting on the name of gods invented and created by the religious leaders to brainwash the people of this world, to misguide them against the creator of the universe, and then brainwash their armies to murder the human beings which the God has been creating since centuries and sending in this world. And these religious leaders, on basis of their books, on basis of their baseless thoughts, without having practical proofs, they are manipulating their religious followers, and their religious followers in the form of armies, in the form of other kind of people, politicians and etc. They are allowing people to fight in the name of the imaginary gods and kill each other, and investing trillions of dollars in the weapons industry just to kill the human beings. Where is the humanity? Where is your common sense? Where is the common sense of these people? Where is the common sense of more than 5 billion non-Muslims? And even including almost 2 billion Muslims. What the hell is going on in this world? Keep killing the human beings, keep killing the children, keep raping the women, and keep busting down the human beings. And you say that you have the humanity. Where is this humanity? What is the humanity, so-called humanity? If you cannot even spend your time and money and investment just to first decide the core reason of all these wars and fights. It's all happening because of the gods, because of the existence of gods, because of the concepts of gods, because of the conflicts of the gods. And who invented these gods? Religious leaders. The books, the stories, baseless stories, not provable, no practical proofs. Close all the books in the world. Shut down the mouth of all the religious leaders, and then say, if you claim anyone as the God, even Yahweh, Jesus, Ram, Krishna, Allah, whatever, if you claim someone is God, bring your practical proof. Bring practical proof from the nature and prove that your one is the real God and controller of the universe, and let all the human beings of the world enter and accept that one and accept the religion of that God. Simple as that. Very simple. Does it require any war? Does it require any insult? Does it require any murder? Does it require any rape? No, it requires only common sense. And for thousands of centuries, religious leaders are fighting each other in the through the books, through the religious books. And keep debating. Your book says this, your book says this, your book says that, your book says that. What book? Before the book, prove the God. The books are later on. When the God is proven, the book is already proven. No need to even open the books. The religion is dependent on the God. Islam belongs to Allah. The Judaism belongs to Yahweh. The core roots are gods. So first sit together in front of world media, bring all the top religious leaders, and decide about the God through the nature, through the control of on nature. And if you don't get anyone from Islam, I am ready to come from the Islam. Now bring religious leaders, top religious leaders from other religions, especially from the Israel, bring and let them face me and let them defeat me. And I'm telling, none of any Jewish religious leader will be able to defeat me by the mercy of Allah. I am undefeatable legend of Allah in the 21st century. And it is not for the fight, it is for the justice, for the truth, for the reality, for the pure truth which have been hiding by the religious leaders to brainwash the people of this world and to make them feel helpless and die in the darkness. You see the coronavirus in the world? That is the storm of the legend by the command of Allah. Now the millions of people have died. Why? Unable to stop the storm of corona. And why? I am the one by the mercy of Allah who is immune to coronavirus with divine powers, divine shield by the Allah. I am the one by the mercy of Allah who cannot die by the coronavirus because I have the power by Allah. This is the real example. I am a living example. The Muslim man of Islam, the follower of last Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Why? Because Allah is the ultimate truth. Allah is the King, Creator and God of nature, and He is the one, the creator of the coronavirus in the 21st century. Think about it and use common sense. And if you belong to media or if you are a journalist, if you belong to anything, bring top religious leaders and let them compete me to decide the gods only with the nature. I am not saying, okay, just accept the Allah. No, defeat me. Let them call them, defeat me on the media. Then let's see. Let the world people see what happens. Let them see the truth. Without books, without magic. Only on the basis of practical proofs from the nature, from the creatures of nature, from the witness of creatures of nature, from the support of creatures of nature. And only they follow and worship only the command of one, the one and only. His name is Allah. Thank you and think about it.